There's the actual alert above it, and then AKZ, you typed your own for some reason. I love it. Okay, so if you want to have double windows open or anything, you want to follow along with me as I rewatch you can rewatch the highlights. I'm going to review the game live. Quick 9 minutes, that's all, okay? We'll see the highlights. I don't know what happened in this game other than the score and other than what I heard all of you folks on Instagram tell me about. So I'm excited to do this with you. I want to see how many of you were right, how many of you I disagree with. So the link is there. It's directly from the NHL's channel, okay? I can't show it, obviously, but go there, have it open. I've got the sound off, too, so you won't be able to hear it or nothing. So please, that link in the chat right there is where you can go. Are you guys ready? You guys want to know what I thought of this game yesterday? It's about time we find out, huh? Thanks, Leslie. Ready? Okay, please tell me if you can hear it, because I really hope that you can't. You're not supposed to. Okay, it's saying first period for me right now. Okay, they're about to drop the puck. All right, this is the highlights from NHL's website, not Sportsnet. We do not support them unless we absolutely have to. All right, that's my stance. I'd rather watch the NHL's channel. So already, we're getting pucks tossed out to the front of the net, and Shalgren, has to make a huge save. But that's what I mean. Should he have to? Like, that shot shouldn't have happened. Okay, Leafs can't clear it out of their own zone. They got a guy parked out in front. You know what I mean? He still gets a whack at it. Shalgren's looking good on the saves, though. But how long? You know what I mean? How long before they burn out? All right, so the Preds are coming in on, a 3-on-2 here? Oh, see, it's just a far shot, man. Just a nice pick. I don't even think defensively they did really anything wrong there. Let me check again. They're going to show the replay in a second here. I'd say that this is one that's probably just a sick shot at first glance. Okay, who's this? Jennett? All right, so they're breaking in on a 3-on-2. You'd like to see maybe a little bit more hustle from, I guess, Marner or something like that, but it didn't really end up being a factor at all. They pass it wide, right? They're going down the far left side, and it's just a wrist shot, man, a beauty wrist shot from the face-off dot. That's not Shalgren's fault. That's not a defense's fault. That's supposed to be a low percentage chance right there, and the man fired it nice. So, you know, that's a tip of the hat for that one. Now we got a Marner turnover, which is leading to, a 4-on-3 situation temporarily here? I don't know. Oh, a nice little backhand pass out front. See, now that's a tricky one, right? That backhand pass was so nice, you kind of forgive the guy for giving up the opportunity in front. It wasn't even the closest man to the front of the net, so, you know. Let's see, we got Nashville. Again, what is that? That was a faraway chance. Looked like a little screen action in front. I gotta see this one again, man. What is happening here? Okay, little screens in front. I wish they could show a better angle. Yeah, here we go. This is the angle I want from behind Shalgren here. And it's like, oh, he did tip it. That's a huge tip. That's a huge tip. Maybe even off a shin pad too first. That might even be a double tip. I don't know what they're saying. I can't hear it because I have to keep the volume down. I'm just going by the camera angles. So again, definitely, I don't even think that's not a defensive fault. That's not a Shalgren fault. That's just a good Predators goal. That's 2 goals. That you're just like, wow. Okay, Nashville, you came to play. All right. A good breakup of a 2-on-1 there Nashville's got, leading to a 2-on-1 of their own. Feeds it across, but no goal, man. It was just too far wide, I think. Like, so far, I don't know, just Nashville looks really good. Okay, nice stretch pass there for the Leafs. But Matthews missed it. All right, okay, so now the Leafs start getting some opportunities of their own in the second period here. Okay. Feeds it out front. Oh, a nice Marner goal. Oh, again, that's a tricky one. I wouldn't even put that on Nashville necessarily. He's beyond the hash marks, guys. So beyond the hash marks, to me, gives the goalie a fair chance in a one-on-one kind of shot situation. However, I mean, it's a wide open opportunity. You know, Nashville doesn't really have him covered at all. Marner was backing up for a second to be safe. I mean, he gets rewarded for playing a nice, safe game. When you cover yourself defensively, turnovers happen and they lead to offense, right? And I think Marner did a good job of covering for his guys by coming back a little bit, and that's why the hockey gods smile upon you, man. You get a nice bounce go your way. Another faraway shot from the Predators, just picking corners, it looks like, against Shalgren there. Okay, so there is a man in front, but they, they're trying to, they're just bumping into him a little bit and stuff. That's good. That's good. And then the shot is from like the half wall. Is that what that's called? Right? Top bar. I mean, is Shalgren very big? Maybe he's too short for those kind of opportunities. He did the right thing even. I mean, he might have been screened a little bit from the Leafs D there. Might have been screened a little bit. But still, I mean, the Preds found a way to pick that top, couple of inches of the net. The Leafs feed it out front, get a good shot, So they had opportunities too. Okay. Now they're in the third period. Looks like the Preds are up 3-1 here. Leafs are on a power play. Feeding it to the crease. Can't put it in. But good puck control, though. You gotta love this power play from the Leafs, right? Like, they know how to move the puck around. You gotta hand it to them on that, right? But ended with not too crazy of a shot, though. And another one right into kind of the chest. And it's Tavares out there, it looks like. Right? I think Tavares ended up on -3 or something. Nylander, too. Not looking good. All right, so there's been mad scramble in front, And watch the way that, like, when you see these mad scrambles, watch how many times Nashville will collapse to the front of their net and literally just force bodies out of the way. Not that time, though. You know what I mean? Who scored that? Leafs got one, but they knocked him down. Whoever it was no, Matthews didn't get it. I don't know why they're showing him. It was whoever's in front of the net, wasn't it? Okay, the replay is coming now. Marner's throwing it to the corner. Matthews with a shot. Throws it out front. I guess that's Bunting. Bunting never actually touched it, but he was out front and he paid the price, man. He gets knocked down and he didn't even score the goal. Right? Bunting goes to the front of the net, so he becomes a problem and Nashville deals with him. They knock him down before he even hits the puck. Like, I know it didn't pay off. Matthews still scored the goal, but the defense for Nashville still did the right thing there. You see what I'm saying? Nashville still did the right thing. So, yeah, guys, I'm watching the highlights here. I hadn't seen this game. And now they're just stuffing it in. I got a problem with that goal. Show this one again. This is the Nashville's, fourth goal? We're in the third period. Yeah, fourth goal, 4-2. Right? Hey, Newfie subscribed, by the way. Thanks, man. I've just seen that on my chat. Subscribe for 2 months. Right on, Newfie Cobra. Thanks, man. We're watching the replay here. I didn't see this game. I wasn't watching live. And, look. How's he still able to whack at it? Lift that stick, Hall. Overhead replay here. Shalgren in the net. Faces the first shot. It squeaks through him, but it goes behind the net. Shouldn't be able to walk it out in front like that. But again, that's one out of the 4 so far. We've had 3 really good goals from Nashville. Okay? And then I'm going to get to all the trade talk and everything. I promise, man. All right? I'm just going over these highlights real quick. So this is the 5th Predators goal. Now I kind of missed it when I looked up at the chat. But, I was out of town with my family, so I didn't get to watch the game live, and I let everybody else tell me about it first. So the Preds create a 2-on-1 again. And, okay, see, now who was that? Show me again. That is Sandin? No. Okay, so that's Mikheyev. It's tricky. What they're doing is they're pulling Sandin over to challenge the puck carrier instead of covering the pass. Right? So he opts to go over because Mikheyev is actually close enough. He probably should have been able to boost it up to cover that pass, but he didn't. He was too slow, and they let the pass go across, man. That's bad defensive coverage. But again, by this point, you're already 4-2 down. Or 5-2, or that was the 5th goal. So, I mean, it gets tricky, man. It gets tricky to keep your morale up, keep your performance up. They're human beings, man. Scores can get away from you, right? Looks like Tavares got one there. He's just in front of the net. See? Creates some separation. Finds himself there. He points, though. I guess it wasn't him, eh? See, he points over to him. I think he's saying, that's your goal. I don't know. I got the sound down, guys. Copyright issues and stuff, So what did you guys think of this Predators game, huh? What did you guys think from these goals? And an empty netter to make it 6-3. That's it, man. That's it. I don't even need to watch anymore because that's it. Doesn't matter to me what happens after that. Right? I think we've seen enough. What do you guys think? So, based on the highlights here, let's look into a bit more information here. There's a couple more things we can do. We had our replays there that we were watching from the NHL or whatever YouTube channel, right? Because we're not watching it on Sportsnet, all right? But where's my scores? Where's my scores, man? We'll look at the stats for the night and see if there's a bit more to tell from that we missed, right? So, shots for the period, they usually have. Shots in the first period, shots in the first period were Nashville 16, Toronto 9. So a little bit more dominance perhaps from Nashville, that one. Then it flipped, 13 for Toronto and 8 for Nashville in the second. So then, that's when we started seeing those pushes that they were showing in the second period there. And the third period ended with 19 shots for Toronto and 10 shots for Nashville. So another nice push in the third period with a total of 41 shots to 34. Right? 41 to 34 for Toronto. I mean, that doesn't mean anything in terms of like who deserves to win more, but it means they had a lot of chances, and it means that they were probably doing a lot of things right based on what the highlights I saw there. Yeah, it looked like Nashville was just the better team. So to anyone on the Instagram channel, all right, and that it said something like, "Oh, yeah, I just thought that the Leafs just got outplayed," or it just, the Predators were the better team, or they just looked like they wanted it more. Any of those kind of comments, guess what? You're right. You're right. From what I saw, at least I'm on a highlight pack and those stats, you're probably right. It looked like Nashville just had a nice bunch of well-placed shots. There's really not much you can do about it, And I was fully prepared. I was fully prepared for people to tell me that it was the defense. They let Shalgren down. That like give this kid a break, Ryan. You know what I mean? Give this kid a break, trubeleafer. Why are you riding him? Those other guys suck worse. The defense let him down. I was fully prepared for people to say that, and then me be like, "Oh, the defense let him down, eh? They let him down, but like nobody else before him." But I gotta be honest, based on those goals I saw, it's hard to say that they really let them down. I think they just got outplayed. So, metaphoric hats off to anyone who put in the comment section earlier that they just got outplayed, that the Predators were just a better team, and on to the next one, and anything like that. Right on. I think you called it right. So, that being said, I want to remind everybody to click subscribe and follow and anything else you can to support everyone in the chat and support everyone on camera, which is just me, and all the guests that come by and we put them up on the little screen and stuff. Spreading the channel, spreading the news helps, man. So all those follows, the subscribes, everything, it really matters, and we really appreciate it, okay? We really appreciate it, and it's been an awesome journey so far, and I can't wait to continue it. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. I'm super hype on these surprise shows. I never know what I'm going to say. I wasn't going to do this, but we got lots to talk about. So that was the review of last game, a day late. All right, now it's time to get into the trades and stuff like that. What do you guys see? What's going on? What am I missing? Fill me in on what's going on, man.